I think what I realized about being good at something is that no matter which industry, it might look fun or interesting at start or anything. Firstly, it must be meaningful because every single job is tough. It is honestly very, very difficult to do well in any industry. So I was just reading the stats just yesterday that 90% of entrepreneurs fail in the first 18 months. 90% of entrepreneurs fail in the first 18 months. So I was like thinking about that, and then I told my friend, and then she said, "Congratulations, you are 4 years already." And I said, "Yeah, thank God." It is very tough to make it in any industry. I wouldn't compare if it's easier to do this or that. It is just a lot of like constant self improvement, I must say. We can't ever be content with what we have. You must always be in a position of feeling like you're still not good enough. And I think it's good for me because I always felt that way. I always feel like I'm not good enough. And that actually kept me going. I have to like, I can give myself a break where I can like really rest and relax. Even if I were to go on a holiday, I'll definitely like buy a few tech books so that I'll be always reading. It's like this FOMO, fear of missing out. Yes, because like technology is so fast moving. And if you don't keep up, you just be like the other traditional companies. So this is something that we learned that if you're not gonna disrupt yourself, you're just waiting to be disrupted. And then I think it applies to a lot of different industry. Imagine if you're an actress, if you're not gonna continuously improve and evolve, a younger girl, a prettier girl who can sing better, taller than you, she's gonna just replace you. So we have to continuously improve ourselves and do the best we can every single day. And I think why do I say meaningful is important? Because for me, work is really very challenging most of the time. And if it's not meaningful, then you will lose that motivation to continue to do so. For me and Rhonda, why did we choose real estate? That is because this is an industry that will remain the same for a long, long time. 10 years from today, will people still need to transact their homes? Yes, it is. So we decided to, focus on real estate instead of like a trending or like let's say fashion. If it's fashion, it's like you have to churn out new stuff every single month, and that is not something we want to do. We want to go very deep into one solution, um, and continue to do so. And I think real estate is important because we always tell our team, when you serve a client, don't think about it as a property. Think about it as serving a family because every single home is a family. I think if you are not very satisfied with your current career and you're looking to do something else, do research about it, and actually just go for it. In fact, a lot of times in my life, I actually just jump right into it and then I learn along the way. Of course, if you have friends who are already in the industry, it's good to ask them, how it is like, how is the career progression, because sometimes when we have an idea about an occupation, but actually the actual work is very different. So I have a friend who is a doctor. She's always wanted to be a doctor, but now that she is promoted in the hospital, she does a lot of admin stuff instead of like seeing patients. So it is like kind of like weird how some things we wish for and then it didn't turn out the way we want it to be. So it's always good to ask around on people who are already in the industry. But if you are unhappy with what you are doing right now, definitely I think you should make a change because we only live once and we can't keep trying as we get too old because we learn slower as we age, and people don't give opportunities as generously to people who are older. So if you are still below 40 years old, just make the change. I think that I have been satisfied in different ways, throughout my different careers. So showbiz actually opened up the world for me, where I can be exposed to the most beautiful things in the world, the most beautiful people in the world, and wear the most beautiful outfits and dresses, and and had experienced to be the prettiest I was when I was young. Um, and actually, it helped me settle down. There are some people who didn't get to experience a lot when they were younger, and then when they're in their 40s they suddenly like to party and do crazy stuff. I think I had the right progression where like I had all like the crazy things around me, and now when I'm in my 30s I feel very complete, and very settled. I think firstly because I love the business that I'm running. I find it very meaningful. I'm very happy with my marriage. And then now that I'm a mom, and my child is healthy, I think there's nothing much else I can ask for. I'm just very blessed already. I just gotta keep working hard every day and do better for my company.